Wow, wow, wow. Would you look at this place? Oh my goodness. This is some kind of pretty. Well, hi, this is Jerry with I Love RV Life. Oh my goodness, that's an incredible view, isn't it? We are at Eastbank Corps of Engineer Campground, and we are between Chattahoochee, Florida, and Bainbridge, Georgia. It's just literally right at the corner of Florida, Georgia, and Alabama, where I-10 comes to a point. This campground is absolutely stunning. I cannot believe this. It's Corps of Engineer. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to walk around. There's 3 loops I'm going to show you here, and then behind me, I just showed it to you, is a 36,500 acre Lake Seminole. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you some sunsets. This place is absolutely beautiful, but above and beyond that, this campground is just absolutely something else. So let me share with you exactly where we're at. We're off I-10, just 8 miles off I-10. 166 is the exit. And then just a little short drive up a 2-lane road, and boom, you're here at the Corps of Engineer Park. 3 loops here. I'm going to take you a tour on those. Let me turn the camera around and I'll show you where we're at. Well, it's Friday, so people are starting to come in. We came in yesterday, and it really wasn't that many people here in the campground. Here's our spot. Would you look at that? This is Loop A, space 11 is where we're at. And wow, so nice. I'll go ahead and tell you, we picked this thing up about 4 weeks ago, but just look at how deep this thing is. No problem getting the ton truck in and the camper. We do have 50 amp here. We do have water. We do not have sewer. Great shot for the satellite, no problem. Big, huge, open, spacious lots. Look at this. Let me walk over here and just show you our common space, our entertainment space. Look at this. Just look how large this is. It's all packed gravel. Look at, just beautifully manicured area, just absolutely gorgeous. Look how much space. What is that big square thing? Yeah, that's a fish cleaning station, believe it or not. Fire rings, grills, great place to sit out and enjoy. Now, we're not facing the water, but we can come over here and sit in the chairs, and that's our view. But just look at all the space that we've got here. Isn't this amazing? Now, if things would have been a little different and I would have known to book earlier, we could have gone and had one of these lake spots. Let's go look at one of those things. There's something else. We'll continue on Loop A here. As you'll notice, this is site 10, A10, and there's where you can actually bring your boats in. They have boat ramps here, and they actually park them over there. These 2 spaces here, right here on the water, are 9. And I think this is 8. And we'll just walk right down here on this one, and you can see what's going on. There's the Camp Kitty, I guess. And you see a little bit of everything in here. Let me just look at this. You got little canned hams, you've got big old Class A's, bunch of fifth wheelers coming in here, a little bit of everything. But my goodness, look at the back of this view. This is the lake. Now you can see off to the distance, that's the dam and the lock. This is Lake Seminole. And you go through the lock, and I think it runs into Apalachicola River. It goes all the way down to Apalachicola. But golly molly, look at this. Isn't this something? I'm gonna have a bunch of pictures here. You need to go out to I Love RV Life, go to the gallery, and you'll just see tons of pictures of the area. Golly, that's something, just beautiful. And then I'll just kind of turn around here, and there's that spot. Oh my. Hey, this is only going to get better. Now in Loop A, these are your waterfront sites. Look at these things. Oh, I wanted one, but they go fast. Site 5 right here. Look at these are all big rig friendly. Look at that big old tree, those folks sitting under it. Isn't that nice? Oh, look at that view. Holy cow. Here's site 4. And this is site 2. This is the one that I originally tried to get. Because if we could have gotten this one, I've just put some fresh crush and run in here too. If we could have gotten this one, I'm going to turn sideways, and this would have been our view from the porch, from the main entrance door. Oh, when we come back, and yes we will, I am going to get this spot. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Look over there in the water. It's fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So there's your entrance into Loop A, and I'm just going to give you one more shot. We're going to walk to 2 other loops while we're down here. And then again, oh, you got to see this one. Look at that pull through right there. Now this is Loop B. You want to know about Loop B for a couple reasons. One, we have a bathhouse here with laundry. This one doesn't have any water view. Maybe you can see it off in the distance, but really not much. It does, I mean, all these things have deep lots. And then you still have a lot of shade on some of these loops. And I'll just let you take a peek in some of these. There's the nice bathhouse. Loop B. So right in front of me is 43 in Loop B. So you would back up down there and look at that big old tree you would have for shade. Isn't that gorgeous? And you can see over there in the distance that big Class A parked in the shade. Isn't that nice? So I've had quite a few people provide comments on the YouTube channel of, Jerry, you go to these neat places, would you give us a park map? You got it. I'm going to start putting in the ilovervlife.com blog page a park map for the blog of this site. I'm going to start doing it for all of our campground sites. Then I've had others say, you know, sometimes these are off the beaten path. Would you give us the Google map for that? You got it. I'll give you the address so you can find that as well. Go to ilovervlife.com and go to the blog page for Eastbank and all the other campgrounds that we're going to be going to on this trip. We're going to be going to quite a few. And I'm going to start putting that, and I might even go back on some of the older sites and update those as well on all the blogs of other places that we've gone to. So I hope that helps. Now let's walk down here to Loop A. And Loop A has waterfront. Pretty spot too. Gosh, this place is gorgeous. Wow, look at that. All right, I kind of pan around here. This is Loop A. Loop A, you can see it. Lots of green space. Now, you know, the hurricane that hit Panama City last year came up through this area as well and really did a lot of tree damage, but from what it looks like, a lot of trees were spared in the park. Now look at these views. Oh man, aren't these something? So that's Loop C 23, where you see the big vista. And here's a nice little pull through. Loop C 24. Now look at this one. Some of these in Loop C are concrete paved. This is one of them. Wow, this is nice. All concrete. Several of these are like that. Look at this. Look at this view. Wow, this is nice. What a find. And we're just really falling in love with Corps of Engineer parks. These things are something. These are, I mean, look, even the non-water views are beautiful. 27, that's directly in front of us. Concrete. 29, next to the Zinger. Concrete. Another water view, 28. Another water view, 30. Another water view, 31, where the J Flight's at. Golly. And then look at that thing up there. That big Allegro and the Jeep in front of it. Look at that view. All concrete paved. That is just absolutely amazing. Now, and this is interesting too. Look at this. Would you look at this? Here's 33 with no camper in it, and then the Outback here at 34. And look at the green space, volleyball pits, horseshoe pits. Wow. I'm just going to do a span again here of Loop C. Just look how everything is so well maintained. But most of these are very much big rig friendly. Would you look it up there where that Sprinter's at? So, since it's up on a little bit of a hill, what do? They build you a deck to sit out and enjoy. I'm not going to go up there and bother him. But there's this deck. That's 36, if you like something like that, right at the end of Loop C. And then you have that for a view. Well, I'm coming out of Loop C. That's behind me. Isn't that nice? Wow. 66 spots here. 64 of them are for campers. Most of them are big rig friendly. And then you've got 2 tent sites right down on the water. I find that kind of funny, only 2 tent sites, but you know, I don't see anybody taking advantage of it. It's nice. We're gonna come out of C. I'm gonna hang a right here, and they've got, I'll show you this common space, kind of nice. Let me just share this with you. This place I think is $22 a night. I know, it's hard to believe, isn't it? 22 bucks a night. If you have a senior pass, if you buy those now, I think they're $80 for life. You have to be 62 to get them. Get one. It's $10 a night. 14-day stay. Wow, I love RV life. So again, that's Loop C. And then down here you can see the common space down along the lake. Volleyball, I mentioned that earlier. There's, you can see the horseshoe pit that's down there. And then here is parking under this big tree down the bottom here. And one of several shelters that you can rent. So you got a bunch of folks that want to come and camp. And then you want to come down here and have you a group meeting. You park under that big old water oak. And they've got grills down here and the cover and picnic tables. And then that amazing, amazing view of the lake. We're gonna walk on down here. I think we can get access to the dam. And I don't know how far it is down here, but I think I'd like to see that. How about you? Here's a close-up on that shelter. You can see that big, massive grill. I think it's probably, I don't know, 3.5 feet square. You've got electric, you've got lights. It's called L55 if you want to take advantage of it. And again, you've got all this green space. You've got fire pits, plenty of seating. Nice place to have a group meeting. Tons of parking, all paved, shaded, comfortable. There's even parking up here, up the steps, plenty of space. Well, there's the campground behind me. That's the public space that we just looked at over there. And I was told that we could go down here and go through this gate and actually walk out to the dam. So let's go see what that's all about. And we are going to go down here to the dam and the locks. It's going to be a treat. Now just think about this. This dam is holding back 36,500 acres of water. I don't even know how much that is. A lot. There is a public road. I don't know what the details are. I'm not going to go down there. You can see it's a little 2-lane road, and that does take you to the base of the dam, and there's some public space down there. We're going to skip that this go around, and we're just going to go check out the dam. I think they will allow us on it. We'll see. We'll see how far I get. Look at that. This is only going to get better. So I'm actually walking over part of the dam. This would be the earthen part, and you can just see this giant massive lake. Now this is interesting. I'm in Georgia. Did you look at this? The dam is in Florida. How about that? You learn something every day. Look at that. Got a little breeze out here, and you can hear literally waves splashing up against the side. There's the big power generation station. There's also a lock here that you can take advantage of. I think you can put your boat in Eufaula, Alabama, come down to Chattahoochee, come across the lake, hit the locks, and go all the way to the Gulf. I think that's the way that works. And just to show you, there's the lake. And look behind me. Yeah, there you go. That's a long walk, but you know what? It's not bad. You're here at the main part of the lake where it's so big, and it's really, you got this fantastic breeze coming off of it. I haven't even broke a sweat. It's a long haul, a couple football field lengths. But I'm looking forward to seeing this. I don't know how close I can get to it, but maybe we can get a few snapshots here. So there's the powerhouse. I can't go in there. That's authorized personnel only. I understand that. And then there's the main lake. Wow. And you can see the buoy area that you know, protects boats if they were to get away from going into the spillway. That would be pretty bad. But it looks like there's some public access. I didn't see any signs that said I couldn't do this. We're gonna go look. Wow. Look at that. Oh, I can actually walk down here. Oh, this is amazing. Can you hear the water? Listen. Wow, you can actually walk down here. So I just came from up there. Look at this. You can actually see the spillway. There's actually a bird on a log. Can you see that? That's either the most skilled bird or the dumbest in the world. Look at that. And then over there's the locks. I don't know if I can get to that. We'll see. I find this absolutely amazing. Lake Seminole. Well, the good news, if you see behind me, I got to see the dam, walk down to the spillway. That's pretty cool, wasn't it? It's beautiful out here. The bad news, well, I get to walk from Florida back into Georgia. Well, at least I'm getting my 8,000 steps in today. Still some kind of pretty, isn't it? Yes, it is. Wow, now that was a stroll. There you go, look behind me. Thank goodness it was flat. What a walk. Let's go back over to the campground. I know I said I wasn't going to come down here to the base, but Joan wanted to come down here and see what this thing was all about, so I drove her down here. She's behind the tinted window. She's waving. So there's the power generation there on the right, the big 5 slots. It's actually, you see a good bit of water running through that. And then the gates over to the left, that's flood control. And then those big concrete giant walls over there, that's where the boats come through. That's your lock, because this is substantially lower than what the lake looks like. That's something, isn't it? I find this just absolutely a marvel of engineering. Eastbank Corps of Engineer Campground, right off of exit 166, 8 miles from I-10, and this place is gorgeous. It's Friday, people are starting to roll in. The sun's going to be setting here in just a few minutes. You're in for a treat when I film this. Yeah, you're right. It's going to be some kind of pretty. But it's just absolutely gorgeous here. I just absolutely love this area. We've never been here before. Rare find. And I'm glad I just checked my app. I had 7,600 steps. I needed to burn those calories off. Look, Joan and I came in last night. We were a little tired, didn't want to cook. We went down to Sneed's. It's 6 miles on 90. Right as you pull into the campground, that's US 90. Go down to Sneed's, 6 miles. There's a little place down here. Here, I'll put up a picture called Captain's Table. And we split the seafood platter. Would you look at this? It was so much food. You ready for this? $32 for both of us. That's right, not each. $32 for this massive platter. Wow, I'm glad I got my almost 8,000 steps in after eating that monstrosity. Yeah, we brought about a third of it home. I'm gonna finish here. I'm gonna show you the sunset. Wow, do I love RV life. Just look at that sunset. Oh my goodness. Looks like the woods are on fire at the other side of the lake. Oh my goodness. Absolutely breathtaking. Wow. That's some kind of pretty.